Let's go. Okay, I think we should hit him with a clap to like sync the audio, like one of those. Like a...
Oh wait, I already started.
That's fine. You can just keep recording.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. It's all good.
Okay.
It's all good, man. Welcome. Okay, here we are. Welcome to the first ever episode of the CTRL+S podcast. This is a show where we are going to document our long-term projects over the course of however long it takes in real time. As an introductory episode, I think it is only suited for us to introduce who we are and what we are aiming to do, what we want to do in the long term, not only with our projects, but just skills we want to pick up along the way. Does anybody want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. Since we're starting off the podcast, I feel like they should, get to know us personally. So,
Yeah.
Dude, shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
or
Crowd.
I see why you DM'd me asking about my address now.
Okay, so I'm obviously going to censor that for everybody listening. He just started reading out all of our home addresses.
I didn't even... Yeah, no, I have yours written here as well. I was about.
Shut the fuck... Okay, damn it. Right.
How are you gonna send me this?
That's so cool. Oh, comics was... By the way.
Wait, really? Oh,
Yeah, I knew it.
Damn.
Anyway. Imagine I forget to censor that. That'd be so silly.
Yippee, podcast time.
You don't have to
If you-
censor mine. I want free
Yeah,
gifts.
you don't have to censor that.
Okay.
I already forgot.
That's so silly. But anyway, okay. I'll go second, I guess. My name is Red Killerin, or Red the Animator. As you could probably tell, I am an animator. The series that I'm working on, it's still a work in progress title because I don't know if I'm quite vibing with it right yet, but it is an animated an animated short film that's going to be split up into 3 parts called The Saunterers. It follows the story of a guy who just lives in a bus and all the shenanigans he gets up to. The main thing that really inspired me to start working on this initially was a mod that allows you to import replays from the Minecraft replay mod into Blender. So what I'm doing, how I'm making use of that is it's going to be much like a Minecraft machinima, but the faces are going to be animated. You know, some sections are going to have like just fully animated sections if I want it to be more action based or more emotional scenes. But also I'm going to try some pretty interesting things with the environment. But the ability to import Minecraft replays into Blender, greatly cuts down on animation time, which obviously is extraordinarily time intensive. It's a bit ironic that me as an animator want to cut down on animation time specifically, but I think it's an interesting style. It's something I haven't really seen before, and I'm really excited to see where it goes. How about you, Comic? What are you doing?
All right, hi. I'm Comic Cyrus. You probably know me from the Comic Cyrus YouTube channel or Psych Society. I'm a previous owner of. I am working on a lot of things. I'm currently trying to start a show on YouTube, and I also have a big music video that I'm working on slowly. And I'm also just exploring all fields of the arts right now to get ready for art school in the fall. So yeah.
Poggers.
You're gonna go to college and be depressed.
True. You're gonna have $50,000 in fucking tuition fees.
Yeah, on a higher note, I'm actually doing a giveaway for this blue lollipop here. If you look at it,
Oh damn! Blue lollipop reveal. Oh my goodness.
it's
God, I just peaked so much.
blue raspberries, just so you know.
Shit.
And I'll be given away at the highest bidder.
What's the highest bid? What's the starting bid?
20.
Cool. Xynth, you haven't said too much. Who are you?
Huh?
Who are you? Who are you, Xynth?
I'm Xynth. I like doing basically everything. I'll be honest. I make very poor character design choices, and I have a lot of things I want to do in the future. Not gonna touch on them too much, because they're not entirely set in stone, but I'm getting there.
just a reminder, this guy lives at like.
You gotta stop.
Just in case you
We're gonna have
forgot.
to kick you off the podcast if we keep doing this.
Dude, you're just making more work for me in the edit. I kind of hoped
Just
that
making more
I
work.
kind of hoped that I would just be able to like slap the audio together, but I'm gonna have to like remember where you just doxed people. Thanks.
Sound effects are funny.
I mean, you gotta watch the entire thing for, audio quality purposes, of course.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
So, it's just I'm just helping you out. I'm giving you motivation to watch your own podcast.
I appreciate that. So besides the Lollipop giveaway, what are you up to these days, Crown?
Besides living at
Shut up. Jesus. God damn.
After I do finish my Lollipop giveaway, I work on a ton of stuff behind closed doors. Right now, the main public thing I'm doing is I'm trying to eventually create a new channel specifically for Minecraft machinimas because I wanted to get back into it. Back in 2017, I used to do very, very cringy Minecraft machinimas where I would put my tablet up to my TV and pretend to roleplay for like 15 minutes. And I produce like...
No, that's awesome. I have mad respect for that.
I do it for like...
Zinth, what the fuck? What are you doing, by the way? I'm sorry to interrupt you, but Zinth, you're like crinkling around over there.
That's
like,
Crowned! I just
Wait,
complimented
is that-
his Lollipop!
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that's my Lollipop. Talk about
Okay,
the Lollipop giveaway.
sorry. I'm sorry. I just assumed okay. Usually,
Yeah,
it's,
just a reminder. Starting bid 20 for this Lollipop.
damn. Okay, that's awesome. My bad. Sorry, Zenth. I thought it was you. I'm sorry for just like bursting out at that. It was like definitely on my place.
I can't believe you would blame him because of a specific reason.
I don't
I
think
got
that
a
there.
bad
That is the reason.
Got a bag.
I can't believe you would blame.
Shut up! Shut up!
Hey, I can crinkle better, dude. Anyways,
I hate this.
I did want to get back into Minecraft Machinima after a few years.
Jesus. Hey guys, my McDonald's is not here.
Alright, let me open some Cheez-Its.
Anyways, I wanted to get back into Minecraft Machinima after just like years of not being, into it, obviously, and like with all the experience and materials I have now, I wanted to see how much better I could make something and actually like make a story rather than being like hit record and go. Mm-hmm. I feel like I could actually make something cool from the ground up, but I don't want to talk too much into about what I actually want to do just yet, since I do prefer to keep that stuff private.
Mm-hmm. You've been developing a lot of really cool stuff too, because like I helped with building a while ago, or not a while ago, just like a couple days ago, and like the things you've been doing to like help with the camera movements as well that I thought was super clever, using your like Java command knowledge.
I do know command blocks.
That stuff is super cool too. It's an interesting blend of your like previous experience with animation and applying that to machinima as well. I think that is quite poggers.
Yeah, I mean, I have been getting like, what's Comic's address again?
Oh my god. Why?
Okay, I did that to myself.
Right now you're making more work for yourself.
It's probably not good that I know that off the top of the dome, the top of my head.
You know all
You
of
know
ours.
everybody's address on the top of your dome.
Shut up.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure if, like, I got criticized for the address thing, he would be automatically hypocritical.
Yeah, that's actually a good tactic.
Thank you.
Anyway, that's who we all are. That's what we're doing for the most part. But I believe it is customary in most podcasts to start with some silly banter. Silly banter time.
And actually, can you?
This intro has been a silly banter. What are you talking
that's
about?
true, actually.
Can we actually pause for a second? I did just want to remind everyone, starting bid for this Lollipop is 20. Just in case you guys are still interested in that.
Does
It
the
shut
Lollipop
off my
have a
camera.
smiley face?
Your webcam isn't loading on my end. It's just
It shut off my camera shut off. Sorry, guys. Gonna have to postpone the $20 lollipop.
No! No!
No.
This is so sad. This is so sad.
This is so sad.
This reminds me of Biden just falling down the stairs. I don't know what about it. It just reminds me.
That's kind of silly.
Okay. That's nice, Crown.
Thank you.
Fuck you!
I'm glad that we've
on,
established that Crown is just the wild card.
No.
No. All right.
No.
But before we started this episode, we also we did a practice episode where we did something much like this. But during those practice episodes, we also laid out our goals for the next 2 weeks. I had to skip a week because I was going to Michael Langley. Shout out Langley, by the way. He's the one who made the
Michael
I
Langley!
love Langley.
Guys, everybody shout Michael
So
Langley.
Michael
right
Langley
now.
is the composer for both the intro and the trailer. The intro actually doesn't exist at the time of recording, but I'm sure it's incredibly baller. But you guys saw the trailer. He made the music for that too. Super cool. Shout out
Michael
Langley.
Langley is the composer for everything.
Honestly,
we do.
he's gonna be the composer for my series once I start it up too.
Honestly,
Baller
I must
guy.
say, we do gotta shout out.
Damn it.
He's not even here.
He can't even defend himself.
He can't.
Why would he need to defend himself?
That's true, I guess. But yeah, we laid out all of our goals the previous recording session. I think we should follow up on those. How did we do? How did we do on these goals, fellas?
It seems that nobody's marked off anything. I win.
Wait, we didn't even pin him though, unlike we did last week.
Hold up,
did
no
we?
we didn't.
On the Control-S podcast. Thank you for coming to watch.
I didn't know how to cross them off.
It's two tildes
Aw,
on
come
either
on,
side.
dude. Well, first thing you
It's
need to put
what?
on your next list is to be able to cross off something.
Learn how to cross off.
Learn how to cross off stuff, dude. Who wants to go first, though? You know
Let's-
what, Red?
let's
You
go.
go first.
You know, yeah, I'll go first. So my goals.
No, never mind.
Ah.
Synth, you go first.
No.
Hey guys, friendly reminder: $20
God.
lolly hand.
Crown.
Your webcam still isn't loading. Every time you do that, it's just a spinny. I got it the first time though.
Okay, go ahead, Red.
Okay, so my goals for this for this week was nail down branding for the podcast, which is like logo, video backdrop, social media handles. Find a hosting platform, figure out audio editing, finish style test, look into finish the Your World of Tech speech. Go to Michael Langley, start pilot script, and get progress from Wolfen. Most of these I did. As I said, I didn't cross out any of them, but the main thing that has been consuming these past weeks was this podcast. I've been doing a ton of work for the visual image of the podcast, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. I think I see your camera turned on, but I still can't see it. I still can't see it.
I see it. It's a blue lollipop.
I'm sure it's a blue lollipop.
Trust me.
Okay, I believe you. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with it because
done.
the idea. Let's first start off that the idea for the Control-S podcast has been around for a really long time. Kind of like
Yeah, you've had this idea for
yeah.
ages.
It originally I think started just as like a bit or like a general. Hey, that would be kind of cool if we started it.
Yeah.
So
Crown.
the blue lollipop. I still can't see it. So actually, I think this would be a nice opportunity to give us some background on what Control-S is, like what it started out as. Xynth, you were kind of there for its inception. I think I joined a little bit too later. Why don't you give us a brief history of Control-S?
Okay, so I, myself, being the smart ass I am, had no idea that OneDrive existed. So I was like, what if we made a server to save all of our shit, even though I and my friend Lindsay would have admin powers and could see it, all the private stuff anybody would share. We still thought it was a good idea to make something where we could put all of our stuff and archive it. And then Michael asked if this was just like a little bit of a group server, friend server, where we could all hang out, because we had like a fucking shit ton of group chats. Whenever we wanted to start a new call, we would just make one. And then when Michael brought that up, I was like, well, hey, why don't we just do that? I can't say anything else.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much that was the inception of Control-S, and what it is now is it is basically just a friends server. It's like the only social group that I really have. It's just incredibly silly.
Yeah.
Noob.
Same with me.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
But but yeah, that's where we all come from. That's where we all originate. That's where like we kind of all meet and socialize on a regular basis.
I was born in the CTRL+S Discord server.
I mean, that is where I spend a considerable amount of my waking hours. But the profile picture, the logo for CTRL+S in particular, was just a random image that I think Xynth just picked off of Google, and it stayed. It's never been changed. So none of us actually made the CTRL+S logo that's been the face of this brand. But I do think that
I kind of changed it up though, so we're good.
We're Gucci. We're Gucci. But
I doubt anyone cares.
But I always thought that CTRL+S had genuinely really good branding potential from the logo to the name to the concepts. And it's kind of cool to see that realized in all of the promotional material I've been doing with like the podcast. Yeah, the podcast and the like orange and white color palette, the simplistic design. I don't know. I think it all just works really well.
I love orange.
Orange is awesome. So whoever made the original CTRL+S logo, I think I did a reverse image search on it at one point, and it was from a file organizing app on the Android store. So whoever designed that, shout out to you. You made some like incredibly good design choices. But anyway, that was a little bit of a sidetrack from the goals. That's the inception of CTRL+S. That's how we got here today. Finding a hosting platform. So for those who are unaware of how podcasts work, it was kind of crazy. I had to figure all of this out. So how it works is once you have a hosting platform, you get what is called an RSS like ID or an RSS link. And that is what syncs up all of the platforms. So all of the platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, wherever, they all reference this link that tells information about the podcast, which basically like the logo, the description, each episode's, the description of those episodes and whatnot. So you can all like sync up all these platforms at the same time. However, most of those are paid. You good? You Gucci?
You're good?
You good?
I will say, I do think this is a good time for just a small break. As
Dude.
a reminder to everyone.
Oh my god.
Blue Lollipop.
You unwrapped it?
Yeah, it's starting at 25.
Why does unwrapping it make it more valuable?
Because I licked it. It now has my DNA on it. So if I'm giving it away, it's going to cost more.
I'm bidding
It's not
2.
good of me.
You can't bid 2.
Dang.
At the end of the podcast, it's just gonna be a stick, and he's gonna price it at like $86. Wait, my bad. There's no. It's just 86.
Yeah. But yeah, that's basically
I'll just decide whatever the most expensive currency is.
Bitcoin. But yeah, that's how podcast hosting works, and I still haven't found one that works. I was using Acast for a while because it was like free, but it's kind of garbage, probably because it is free. But I think Spotify distributes stuff for free, so I'll look into that after the trailer is finished in like a couple days.
Pop it.
I didn't do anything else other than go to Michael Langley, which was awesome. So
Cool.
but yeah, that's that was mine. So I didn't finish.
We love you, Michael.
We love you, Michael. Shout out, Michael. But I didn't finish the UART scripts.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's about mine. How about you, Mr. Cyrus?
Oh, alright. About what am I talking about again?
How have you already forgotten, man?
This is an awesome
What
podcast.
you doing? Your list, man.
Your
Crap,
list.
shut the fuck up!
What?
I can't understand a word you're saying.
Sorry, Lollipop.
It can't be that hard to be intelligible.
He's making it more valuable as the seconds go by.
Alright, so what am I talking about again?
Your goals.
Yeah. Okay.
My goals?
Yeah.
Okay, we are on our
We are
goals.
on our goals. How much did you complete?
All right.
That you set out
Well,
to do.
let me scroll up in the group DM real quick so that I can look at my list of goals.
Frozen 15 BC.
All right, cool. So, I had 4 goals for these 2 weeks since we took like an intermission week while Red was at PAX
And
East.
Langley's.
Yes. And my four goals were to make one character design for the show I'm working on, Oh wait, okay. I thought no, never mind. I wanted to make one character design for the show I'm working on, get more people on the team for the show I'm working on, which I forgot about. Finish the lyrics for a song that I'm writing, and actually finish my college portfolio because I failed to do that last time.
Nice.
And the college portfolio I finished pretty much immediately, like the next day. I woke up the next day and I finished it. So that was fun. I did make a separate version of it that I could just share publicly that doesn't have any stuff that I can't show the public.
Ow.
Yippee.
So I could show that later.
Yippee.
I did successfully make a character design, which I will send now.
Oh shoot.
So that's pretty cool.
I
And then I forgot about the one, and I did not finish the song lyrics, but I spent my time doing like a whole bunch of other fun stuff, and I'm pretty happy with what all I've accomplished in the past 2 weeks.
what the pretty?
Dang.
Poor crap.
Yeah, Zen, this is the one you called a racist.
What?
So Zen, do you care to elaborate on that?
Oh, I remember now. I didn't know what they looked like. I didn't know anything about them.
Give me a second.
Wait, why were they racist?
I don't know. We just had chats in the server all the
Because
characters,
that's a bad
and
thing.
I just said they were racist.
Racism is a bad thing. Based take. I think you might get canceled for that one.
If we are in the middle of talking about base
I'm
stakes, just a friendly reminder. I am gonna be bidding away this blue raspberry lollipop. You know, starting bid is 30.
What?
Okay.
Oh, just real quick question, Red.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious. When do you expect to have the podcast up?
Saturday, April 8th.
Are you asking when the podcast is gonna be up in the middle of the podcast?
Yeah.
Doesn't this seem like an after question?
Okay, so the schedule is that
That's fair enough.
there's gonna be an episode going up every Saturday, starting Saturday, April 8th. So we're gonna record Sunday and then on the following Saturday. So that's
Gotcha.
how it happens.
All right. I was debating whether I should actually start to actually talk about what my show is, because I've been thinking about when I want to announce it.
Mm-hmm.
I was wanting to wait a bit longer, but like if I'm going to be talking about it on the podcast a lot, I'd like to talk about it more openly.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I think I'm just going to go ahead and announce it this week.
Oh shoot.
So that by the time the podcast goes up, it'll be public knowledge and I can talk about it freely now.
Let's go.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do
Exclusive
that. I'm gonna
information.
describe what I'm working on. Crazy, never before heard information from Comic Cyrus. So, essentially, I am wanting to write a show that I'm calling. Thanks, Crown. Thanks for the lollipop. That's really cool. This is gonna be the entire thing. It's gonna be so hard to focus on anything with this guy just shoving a lollipop into his camera. Anyway, I am writing a show called Our Little Creation. The concept is that it is based off of a group. It is a group of 8 friends who are playing on a multiplayer creative world together, and they're just having a silly old time. It's gonna be like fairly episodic. I have fun ideas, and I wanted to focus on like character development and then just be silly.
Nice.
So I want it to be something fun, lighthearted that people can enjoy. Like nothing, not gonna try to do anything great. Well, I mean, I'm trying to write a show, so that's pretty crazy considering that I don't have any budget. But
I think the same could be said for
but yeah,
all of us.
so that's what I'm cooking up.
I do think it's very possible to be able to make really cool stuff on a $0 budget. I honestly think if
It
you
definitely is.
yeah, it definitely is.
You almost did it.
You're like a week away.
I mean, if we are talking about like over $0 budgets, I feel like it is a good time to remind everyone.
Oh my god!
The blue raspberry lollipop.
Get this guy out of here! He's eating it! I don't want it anymore!
It is going to be starting at 30.
Crown, your teeth are blue.
It is. It's going to be starting at 35. Is the starting bid.
Oh my god! But no, that sounds really cool. One of the main things that I really love about this community in general is the fact that people can make things like that on a $0 budget. I think no budget films are really, really cool. So, like, as far as like the structure goes, are you thinking something kind of like Gravity Falls, where each episode is kind of like its own goofy shenanigan, but there is like an overlying serial plot, but it's not like the main focus of every episode?
Well, here's the difference. I do want there to be continuity between them, but it's not really going to be an overarching serialized plot.
Okay.
It's going to be, the characters are going to develop and change as it goes on.
Okay.
There's not really going to be much of a plot. The episodes are going to stay pretty unrelated, like, when it comes to the actual content of them. Mm-hmm. There might be a couple that would go, like, back to back, like a 2-part episode. But, like, other than that, all of the big changes are going to be in the environment that they are building together, which that's something else that I really want to do with this, is like have it start with a completely blank slate of a world, and then the more it goes on, the more stuff is just in the world, and it just becomes like this vast expansive place, which is what I felt like has always been like the magic of playing creative Minecraft.
Really
it's
cool
just
idea.
like starting with absolutely nothing and then just watching, like, as you and your friends or just you just make stuff, and as the more stuff you make, the more landmarks are in the world, and it just starts to feel more alive. And that's something I really want to capture.
That is an awesome idea. I think that's really going to strike a chord with a lot of people. It reminds me a lot of like Stampy's Lovely World, which I used to watch a ton as like a little toddler, and just like
I grew up on that.
Oh my god. That sounds really cool. That is a really, really awesome idea.
Yeah. And like I wanna like work really in depth with like a Minecraft building team for this. Like I want it to feel like that, like when we're working on the sets and stuff. Because it's all gonna be in this one Minecraft world. So I wanna like get like a group of people together, and I want us to just like build something. Like we'll have something in mind, we'll have a goal, and we'll try to do that. But like if we like screw around a little with it, that's fine. That can just stay there, and it's as long as it's appropriate, and it's just part of the history.
Damn, yeah.
And like it can like help like build like characterization of like it's like it's that feeling of a group of friends playing Minecraft together, and that's really what I want to capture.
Mm-hmm. I feel like that'll add to the authenticity of it quite a bit as well.
Yeah.
And I love water.
So anyway, that's as far as like my actual like goals that I finished were. You can show the character design on the podcast.
Boom.
If you
Here
want.
they are. They be popping up on the screen right now.
Yeah. I can send the
What the heck? No, I'm
college
moving this.
My bad. Oh, also, for all of you audio listeners, or those who are listening on Apple Podcasts or anywhere that isn't YouTube or Spotify, there's an Imgur album in the description which includes all the images featured prominently. Yes, including the blue lollipop. So if you wanted to see what you're bidding on, there it is. But if you can't look right now, or if you're driving, don't look at your phone and crash and die. That would not be good. You can check it out later.
That would be very not.
That would not
cool.
be
That'd be very cool.
Yeah. So
For content,
Stop it.
For content, it could be.
If you do plan on doing that, record it. But if not, just check the description of the episode later. You'll be able to find everything there. Anyway, sorry to interrupt. Continue.
All right. I don't really know what to bring up next. I guess I could talk about some of the stuff outside of what my goals were that I did. Which the big one that I want to talk about is, for the first time in my life, I decided to try non-Minecraft sculpting, like character sculpting in Blender. I sat down for a day earlier this week, literally spent 21 hours watching 21 hours straight watching tutorials and working in Blender to make a sculpt, and I did finish it the next day, and I'm like kind of proud of it now. Not really. I think it looks a little uncanny, but considering that I had absolutely no knowledge of what I was doing when I woke up the previous morning, I think I'm pretty happy with what I've been able to do. And this is something I want to start integrating into my goals into the future.
Damn.
Is to get better at this.
Was this like the first time you've ever sculpted anything, or have you tried?
Yes,
Damn.
this was my first time opening the sculpt tool in Blender
wow.
intentionally.
Man, that's crazy. Especially for a first attempt. That looks pretty insane.
Yeah. I didn't put too much effort into the materials on the clothes, which I'm sad about, but if I do another one, which I have it on my goals for next week, that I want to do another one and try to do it a bit better. That's something I want to go for, is making those clothes materials more detailed. Because I kind of skipped over that part of the tutorial because I kind of knew what I was doing already.
Sculpting and character creation in general has been on my list of goals to do for years, for literal years. I think about that often. Man, if I were to start regularly practicing sculpting at the time I wanted to, which was 3 years ago, I would be really good by now, but I just haven't. I've made precisely one character rig, non-Minecraft character rig from scratch, and that was 3 years ago, and I just never did. I'll throw that up on screen right now. I don't have it on hand, so I'm not going to go digging around in the files and make you wait for that.
Oh wait, so you're going to be editing this part?
Yeah,
okay.
Don't. God damn it. Shut up.
Why mine?
But yeah, that
special?
Thanks.
That's something that I do want to do outside, or maybe alongside my project too. This alongside the Saunterers.
Yeah.
I think once I get into a good rhythm of working on that, I do want to start incorporating both sculpting and rigging on the side. Because after the Saunterers, I have another project in mind that has also been floating around in the back of my mind for longer. But I think that would be best suited as a non-Minecraft series. But also, I
have something like that too.
I do actually have an anatomy textbook that one of my friends gave to me, like a downloaded PDF of anatomy that I've used for reference before. If you want me to send you that, I could slap that your way.
32. Aww.
Yeah, as reference for sculpting and stuff.
Anyways, I do have a small question. Do you guys remember Regular Show?
I never watched it.
What color was that Mordecai guy again?
Shut up! I don't. I'm not gonna say.
What color was Mordecai again, guys?
He was purple.
I completely forgot.
He was purple. Right, guys? He was purple.
I don't think he was purple.
Yeah, he was
what color
purple.
Was Mordecai?
He was absolutely purple.
Since
Am I
you remember?
colorblind? He looked kind of blue.
Don't.
Oh, blue, blue like this blue lollipop. That's actually starting at a 45.
Crown, you look like you have lipstick on.
No.
Your mouth is so incredibly blue right now.
No.
Damn.
Sorry, 45.
Anyway, I think I'm pretty much done with my bit.
Cool.
If you want to move on to the next person.
Yeah, there are some other things that I wanted to bring up too. Mainly what we just watched, Lackadaisy. So
oh yeah,
just minutes,
No spoiler.
mere minutes.
I didn't even watch it.
Oh yeah, Xynth.
Okay, I won't talk
seen it
about.
either.
I won't talk about what happens specifically in it, but I will say it is some
Everybody,
of the
if
best.
I'm talking about it nonstop, I want to watch
You
it first.
should have watched it then.
Well, before I was playing Hollow Knight, all I heard was Hollow Knight this, a Hollow Knight that. I did enjoy the game, please.
Xynth, we could totally watch it together.
No.
Okay.
Quick break in the podcast. We're gonna go watch Lackadaisy.
No.
If you say you want to watch Lackadaisy, then every time you get an opportunity, you're like, no.
Yeah, I had an opportunity. I was working earlier. I was busy doing stuff.
That's fine.
I think it means that we've offered many times.
Yes,
Just
you
like,
guys have offered,
have you watched Cars with Crowned yet?
You haven't.
He forgets too.
I don't forget. I wait for you. I want you to bring it up.
I asked you twice to let me know.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did!
I don't remember it.
You're an idiot!
You want to know what I do remember,
Ladies and
though?
gentlemen, the Control
What?
S
Don't do it.
podcast.
I do remember
do it.
that
Don't
this
do it.
blue lollipop
God.
story.
My God. Okay, well, let's talk about the other thing I wanted to bring up, which is Ian Hubert's Dynamo Dream episode 2. That was another like large thing that just released out of nowhere, surprisingly. Ian Hubert has been like probably my favorite Blender artist ever. Maybe next to like Andrew Price, just because he made the donut tutorial. But Dynamo Dream episode 2 is absolutely incredible. The techniques that he employs, I think, is especially really interesting. He got famous, or he got most of his notoriety from those like 1 minute lazy tutorials where he would show you how to make like moths or like fish or like stickers in like 50 seconds or less. And the techniques that he used were very scrappy and like super easy to apply, not incredibly detailed, but when combined with a bunch of other stuff in a similarly made manner, it just works. So there was a period where I was like subscribed to his Patreon and I was just copying every single thing he did from week to week. So it was super cool to see all of the stuff he talked about on his podcast from like years back, all culminating into this. Or not his Patreon, like years back, all culminating into this one final product. It's just cool. Yeah. I think what really speaks to me about from Dynamo Dream is that it's kind of like what we all want to do is have one thing that you pour 110% of your effort into absolutely every single scene, because he has unlimited time to work on it. Dynamo Dream is a passion project, but he has all of the funding and all of the time to do it. So he spends like months on every scene, making it as detailed as he possibly can. And that's super cool. I think that's something that I really want to do, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. But it's awesome to see something like that manifested.
It's always awesome to see someone's like, when they put 110% into something and be able to actually finally release something they do put so much time into.
Dude, what is that?
I love him.
For the podcast listener, Xynth now laughing at a Minecraft pig and an RGB keyboard.
The gamer pig just sitting on top of a gaming keyboard.
Currently on the Comic Cyrus keyboard.
Yeah.
That's yours?
Yeah.
Good. You're shipping.
Did you take that picture just right now?
Yeah, I zoned down a little.
Can I have the pig?
What?
Will you ship it to me?
The pig was.
I can get you the shipping address.
It was a grad party
I saw that
present.
coming from a mile away.
Hey, what color is your keyboard right now, by the way?
All.
It's all of them.
All of them.
Oh, sorry. I'm just gonna see.
Anyway, who wants to go next with their goals?
Oh yeah, I've got goals. Do you guys have goals for next week? Let's get into next week's goals.
Hey.
Hey.
Okay. Maybe I'm moving a bit too fast. Did any of you guys see anything that inspired you this week, other than Lackadaisy?
No.
Red?
Oh, this isn't necessarily something this week, but I do wanna show something that's just always an inspiration every single time I look at it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me find it real quick.
I think alcoholism is a really great motivator.
Oh my god.
Dude.
This video.
Oh man, I love
This video
so
is
much.
absolutely incredible.
For all you audio
It's
listeners out there, Comic Cyrus just linked the Mind Electric animation, Lowly Man's Lazarus by Lonely Man's Lazarus. Pretty awesome.
It's so crazy.
That album too is
Indeed,
awesome.
the concept is baffling.
It is kind of baffling.
The concept
Although I'm
is
not sure.
baffling. No, it is. Oh, that album, right? So I actually bought that album on vinyl, which reminds me, where in the heck is my turntable? I ordered a turntable, a record player off of Amazon, and it got delayed yesterday. It was supposed to be here yesterday, and it says that it's still on track to be delivered today by 10 p.m., and it is currently 9:10 p.m. And
Hi.
Amazon
Hi.
has said that it is not out for delivery yet, so this is my guess. I think at like 9:59, they're going to say, oops, it's been delayed again. It's not here.
All right,
Anyway.
I'm thirsty and I need to piss, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
Ew.
Yippee!
I didn't even want to know that.
Right, you really wanted to broadcast that to the entire world.
Well, comic is gone. I guess we can do an advertising segment. All right, that concludes the advertising segment.
Use code Control-S at checkout. That's CTRL+S. For 20% off your first
will just
purchase.
say,
Refer a friend for a $20
Hey, Red.
gift card. Yeah?
what's the opposite of your name?
Green.
Pineapple.
Green is the opposite color, Fred.
Hey, Zinth, what's your fourth favorite color?
Huh?
What's your fourth favorite color?
Probably. Wait, hold on. Let me think about this. Probably a light purple.
Light purple. You know what color is close to light purple?
Dude. Bro.
Green.
Green? Did you say green? Bro, that's on the opposite side. What do you mean?
No, I said purple.
Oh. That's quite unfortunate, fellas. I do want to quickly plug, starting at $50, this blue lollipop.
Oh my God,
is
it's
gonna
not.
There! Dude, you really do look like you just have lipstick on. Yo, can you give us a big toothy grin real fast? Hey, Crown, speaking of $50, what were your goals for the past week? I have them listed up right here. Oh, okay, and he's gone. So, the first thing on your list was actually finish Xynth. How's that going?
Oh no.
Not that well, actually.
Ah.
I can't even find my own list. We've sent so much. Here we go. There's my list.
You got it? Okay. We should have pinned that.
Yeah, we should have pinned the list. We should pin the list next time.
We should pin
Anyways,
those next time.
yeah, I'm pretty sure, just for a non-disclosure agreement, I'm pretty sure Zinth does not want me to talk too much about the first option, so I'm just going to jump quickly to the second option. I did end up finishing... Huh? Do you got something to say? That's what I thought. I did end up finishing the pilot script I wanted to do for, again, something I'm not going to talk too much in detail about, but I did want to do something kind of like in a way of, I don't know, trying to make some kind of series that kind of has a small theming around the different ways people react and take certain scenarios and how people go on like good and bad route. Yeah, no one cares, comic. Go back.
Fine.
No.
Anyways, I did also sign up for the casting call club that I said I was going to do to try to get some voice actors for stuff. I also set up town elements, and I did talk to Volumio about a mod I'm trying to set up for said project. And I did do some more basic Premiere Pro learning because I wanted to like kind of switch to that for a little bit because I heard Premiere Pro is really good. And then I did also set up the Discord server that I was going to do, and I did find some backup body actors, and I did finish Family Guy Season 14.
Ooh, let's go.
Let's
Good job.
go.
Good job.
You know, obviously, right now I can't, like, talk too much about...
I love Family Guy.
Thank you, Zen.
Thank you, Zin. So, obviously, I can't talk too much about, you know, what I'm
Family
actually
Guy.
doing, mostly because I just prefer not to at the current moment in time. But, you know, hopefully I'll have something, you know, more to say about that. But to make my segment a tiny bit longer, I do want to do one final advertisement.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Stop.
What? You guys don't even know what I'm advertising at.
I guess that's actually kind of fair. We really don't.
Yeah.
So true.
So anyways, there's this blue
I take it all back.
Sorry, Xynth, what have you been up to?
Yeah, how about
how's
you?
your list going?
Okay, first okay, second, work on a consistent style. I can push through it.
You're supposed to start with number 1. That's how lists work.
So I'm leading into a style I think I'm really enjoying. Not gonna share too much because I'm working on something. Don't want to. Actually, in a bit maybe I'll think about it.
Ooh.
But I have style ideas, something unique, something different. Because I've been trying to push my style to be more very cartoony, very fluid. Because I've been leaning into that, but I wanna push. Oh no! I almost dropped my microphone. I want to push more into that because something I haven't been like thinking a lot about is how appealing my animations are. I feel like they're not bad. I like where I'm going. I like where I'm getting at. It's just I never really thought my style felt very me. It was always changing, I thought, and it was never something I was truly happy with. So I'm kind of leaning into that. I'm getting there. Slowly but surely, and hopefully eventually I can finally like solidify that, and I'll have something I'm like consistently really proud of, at least stylistically, because I can't always consistently push through with something that I think is good looking 100%, but I'll do the best I can. Anyway,
Yeah.
animate again. I animated again. I animated a lot again.
You did. Actually, this was like probably one of your most productive weeks, I would say, that I've actually seen from you.
I finished layout for an entire goddamn music video.
Wait, you did the whole music video?
Huh?
You did the whole music video?
Layout for
The
it.
layout for it. Man, I didn't know that. I only saw that one scene. I didn't know you. Damn! Congratulations. That's sick.
Thank you. I'm working on animating another scene. I've started 3. I finished blocking for 1. I'll spline it later. I really don't like splining. I'm probably just gonna get somebody else to help with that because I can't do all of it, man. Don't know what I want to show. If I want to show, wait. Let me watch over it real quick.
You sound so cute when you talk passionately.
Oh my god.
Please do not bring that joke into this.
Welly does look over that, though. I do want to remind everyone, this lollipop here, this blue lollipop, is... I can't afford electricity anymore. That's why I am starting this bid actually at $480 for my electric bill.
Man, won't you guys
Camera's
help a
still
man
on.
out? Look how poor he is. Hey, if you don't have electricity, how are you, if I didn't know any better...
Guys, I think he's gone.
If I didn't know any better, I would say you're being illuminated by something that requires electricity.
Well, yeah, obviously. My phone.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh, it all makes sense.
Exactly, my dudes, exactly.
Okay. Anyway.
Also, look at my LED lights.
Wow.
They're not even blue.
Do they
What
have
is
to be?
this? Yes.
Okay. Anyways, then.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, Zen.
Hey, Xynth.
Okay, anyway, I modeled again. I did that a lot. I'm not gonna show one of them, but I modeled a cat. You guys know that. I made a cat.
Woo!
Cat.
You did.
Hold on.
Boom,
You
here's the
literally
cat on
modeled my
screen
cat.
right now. There's the cat.
Now, does your cat have purple eyes, Crownedpixel?
Yes.
Okay, so here's the cat. I posted 2 things. The first one looks significantly better though. But oh wow. Oh look, it's both. But I made this cat. I'm really happy with him. I wanted to expand on. I haven't seen very many Minecraft cats, so I decided I'm gonna make one for this project I'm working on. Actually, I don't think I made it initially for the project. I can't remember. I think I might have, but I like him. I think he looks better than the regular Minecraft cat. I don't like the regular Minecraft cat, and it is a pain to animate with.
I will agree. It does look better.
Yeah.
I kind of really like the design of this one, actually. It's definitely a lot more cuter, I would say.
Definitely. It looks very elastic, too.
Thank you. I'm really happy with it. I've been like squishing and squashing the cat a lot in the animation, or in the video, that. It has. I feel like it has a lot of potential for like really appealing stuff. A lot of arcs, a lot of squishy, stretchy. It's cool.
Hell yeah.
I like it. But I'm happy with it. Other modeling, one of them I don't want to talk about. The other one's also for the video. I'm not going to show it. Not too happy with that one, but I'll probably show them off soon. I don't think I think like 5 people have seen it. It's not my best, but I feel like I'm getting better at modeling.
I've seen it.
Damn, no need to flex.
I don't think so.
No, you haven't. Okay.
I know.
Okay. Next, work on preferably finished lighting red's thing. Almost done. I'm almost there. I've almost done it. I'm using e-cycles now. I love e-cycles. It is beautiful. It is so much faster. It has awesome denoising stuff.
It is. I use e-cycles for the
there's
trailer of this podcast.
Crazy.
Crazy.
What else? It has light linking. I love light linking. It is the best
Oh my
thing ever,
God.
and I don't know why Blender doesn't have it.
Light linking is absolutely incredible.
It is beautiful.
So for all of those who are uninitiated, would you explain to us what light linking is?
Okay, so imagine you have an object, and you have a character, and you have the floor. Let's put this simplest way I can put it. First thing off the top of my mind, you wanna give it like a kick light or a backlight, for example, and oh no, it lights up the floor. Whatever will I do? Well, you could just link it to the object, and it'll only affect the object. It's crazy.
Ooh, shoot.
I wish I could do this in regular Blender without having to go through like 1,000 fucking steps, but it's okay,
So true.
I guess.
Another great thing that I particularly love using it for is volumetrics. It's pretty awesome to have a spotlight and for it to like emit 2 million watts, but also not just like burn a hole through the ground. That's pretty cool
That
too.
is not an e-cycle slang.
Is that not an e-cycles thing?
You can turn off. Hold on, my brain doesn't want to work.
Do you not need e-cycles for that?
Turning Wait 1 sec. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on.
Giving.
It's ray visibility.
Oh shoot! I didn't know about that.
That one. I don't know how to say it. I don't know all these fancy terms. I just kind of learned all this stuff and press buttons, man.
Shoot. Okay. Well, light linking is still cool.
That is pretty crazy. I do want to bring up just something real quick. Just a quick update on said
What?
Lollipop.
What's happening?
For all of
Alright.
those audio listeners, Crownedpixel is showing off his Lollipop, which has now been degraded to just a stick, and also there's a seizure-inducing light show going on in the background.
I did just quick disclaimer for the community. I feel like this. Would you guys agree this has gone down in value?
Yes.
Yeah, a bit.
No. Yes. Yeah.
No, I get that's one no. I am gonna price this
Oh,
at
hey.
500 now.
No. Why'd I say that? I'm sorry.
Interesting.
Okay.
Then. My eyes hurt.
I wonder
Talk about
why.
that one. Okay. Start. Oh, we're getting into here. Start my first song with vocals. I'm not sharing this at all with nobody ever.
Aw,
not
no.
happening. No.
Aw, man.
Wah.
But no, you're not hearing that for a while. but I've started like a song that has vocals for the first time ever, and I am terrified.
I completely understand that. I remember one of the worst things I've ever had to do is for this really old project of mine, I really want a custom song, and I wanted someone to sing it, and they're like, can you give me an example of how to sing this? And I had to like give this recording of me attempting to sing it, and it's the worst thing ever, and I will never show it to anyone because I'm just genuinely so embarrassed of how it sounds. I was not born to be a singer. I can tell you that right now. I genuinely believe anyone can like do anything they have their heart set to, but my heart is not set to singing. I can tell you that right now. So I feel you, I understand.
I did that rap one time, that Doors rap. That was awesome.
Oh,
I am
yeah.
born to be a
That
rapper.
was crazy.
I'll be honest. Even though I don't want to share anything, I am like unironically really, really, really happy with my ability to sing. Like I don't know I'm not one for having high singing standards, but Crown, what are you doing?
Oh gosh.
Interesting.
Nothing scarier when you're in a podcast and you see Crownedpixel is typing.
But like I don't really have high standards, but at the same time, I don't know. It's cool to know that I feel like I'm getting there myself.
I think you do genuinely have like great potential to be a singer, so I would say keep at it.
Okay, I'd say wow, thank you, Red, but you have never heard me genuinely, or heard like my genuine.
Yeah, but I hear your voice. I know what your voice sounds like. I think you have the vocal range that you have. I think it has great potential. Like listen to my voice, right? I can do like this video is sponsored by, but nothing else. Like I can only do that.
Yeah.
Man says like the vocal volume
And
of
the
a
Doors
vacuum
rap.
cleaner.
That's why I can be a rapper.
Man says the vocal volume of vacuum.
What?
I said, I hope you are like having a good afternoon.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that one. I like singing though. I just can't like do it genuinely in calls or be like happy with when I do it in calls because I always get terrified.
That's same with me.
Like
No
I
worries,
can sing like 10 times better when I'm not in a VC. I know that.
Oh yeah, performances.
No,
that's
I
hard.
believe that.
Yeah.
And with that, I think that's a pretty good place to end off. We are nearing up an hour on recording, which is the mark I wanted to go for. And we've also covered pretty much everything. I feel like
Do we want to
wanted
talk
share.
about goals for next week?
Yes, that is the one thing we have left to do. Would anybody like to go first?
Alrighty.
I would like to get the Lollipop sent out. Just as a quick reminder, this Lollipop right here is going to be on the bid for about 500 next week, just so you guys are aware.
Cool. Keep us updated.
I will.
Is it just me or was he in a different room?
He used to be in the boiler. Remember that? Or was that just me?
Yeah, you did.
When did that change? When did you move from the boiler to like an actual abode?
I couldn't afford the boiler.
We've all been there.
We've all been there. Anyways, for my personal goals next week, I don't really want to write down my goals actually for this week because I actually plan to do some more stuff just like personally IRL. This week, I got some stuff to focus on, so I'm not going to be like fully wanting to stress myself out just right now with like mainly my production stuff. There's like a few small things I want to get down. Like I want to get 1 or 2 more voice actors down and get some more of the mod stuff done, but I do not think I'm going to be writing a list this time just because I will be more busy this week, but I will be doing one next time.
Cool. Yay! How about you, Mr. Cyrus?
Alright, so I have 5 things right now. First, I wanna go with what I was doing last week. I wanna do 1 more character design for our little creation. I want to make another character sculpt and hopefully improve the quality. I'm gonna have this on my list until I finish it, but I'm never really gonna prioritize it too much. But I do want to finish the lyrics of the song. I want to do like an animation test that isn't Minecraft because I don't do a lot of those, and I also as I forgot about earlier, I want to increase the size for the team.
That sounds
For
that sounds doable.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
Xynth, do you have anything?
So I was staring at
That,
Crown's camera.
do you have anything? Sim?
For all you audio listeners, while Comic was sharing his list of goals, Crownedpixel, now with the seizure-inducing light show, is very passionately showing off the quote-unquote blue lollipop, which is still just a mangled stick.
It's just white now.
Yep, there's zero part of it that is, oh my god, jump scare. For all you audio listeners, Crownedpixel just jump scared us. Since you have anything you want to add?
Okay. Okay. I have quite a bit want to do this week. Besides, only one thing I need to do. Two things I need to do. One of them is finish lighting for you. I gotta finish lighting for you. I'm gonna do that. I'm so sorry. I've been doing other stuff and being lazy. Being lazy is very important. I need that. I also need to watch Lackadaisy because like 5 people have been screaming at me to watch Lackadaisy.
You do.
I need to watch that before I don't want to watch it anymore. So, thanks, Crown. Oh, no.
For all you audio listeners at home, Crownedpixel just busted the sickest move I've ever seen. He is still showing off the lollipop stick. I'm gonna censor that.
I want to finally get. I want to finally get like a little bit of a teaser out for the thing. I don't know if it's gonna be like, if I want to make it to like a professional looking teaser. Like I want to like post an image of like a really cool fucking looking shot, or just do a progress update because I feel like it'd feel more personal and like something that's driven by passion if I just give a progress update instead of just like showing this really fucking cool looking thing that I picked out because I thought it was best out of what I had. That feels more genuine, I guess. But I don't know. I'll have to think about it.
Okay.
I do want to get some more animation done though because I don't have I don't have much done. But I am pushing to get there. I'm excited for lighting. I love lighting. Lighting is fun.
You're cracked at lighting too.
Thank you.
There you are.
I feel like I'm getting better at it.
Nice.
But
That's something else I learned to do. Xynth helped teach me how to do better lighting.
Nice. Oh man, I have this lighting course that I got. It's the cinematic lighting in Blender by Creative Shrimp by Gleb Alexandrov. A very, very good course. I've only done like a few of it so far, but that would be, I think, one of my things I want to do this week is over the course of the next week, I want to dedicate at least 1 hour a day to that lighting course so that I can get better at that skill myself. I just started listing off my goals. Did you have any more? Sorry, I just kind of hijacked the conversation.
Oh yeah, I need to finish a collab part. I want to finish the collab part this week. You know which one, Comic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Comic
do
Cyrus
that.
is hosting a collab that was kind of inactive for a really long time, but it seems to be coming back.
His Nasir is awesome.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Nasir is insane. We love you, Nasir.
Shout out Nasir. Anyway,
I don't know that.
Yes, you do.
was that all you
I
had?
barely know Nasir. That's the funny thing.
Oh yeah.
Nasir's only in the collab because I had Xynth reach out to him.
That's basically it, though. I feel like they're ambitious enough that I don't need to add any more.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds great.
That sounds great, man. That sounds quite
Yeah.
boggers. That sounds quite cool.
Sure. But yeah, for me, as iterated before, I want to dedicate at least 1 hour a day to that lighting course. That's been, I bought that like a month ago, and I've only done the very beginning. So that would be up first. I would also like to get, I think, at least 50% of the script done for the first episode of The Saunterers. I'm hesitant to say I want to complete the whole thing because I feel like with writing, there's a lot of value in letting it sit so you don't get tunnel vision and revising it later after you kind of are able to look at it again with fresh eyes. I don't have very much of it done, but I do think it would be nice to work on it over the course of, at least 2 weeks. So get at least 50% of that script done. That's
Yeah. that everything?
Sorry,
believe that's everything.
For all you audio listeners at home, Crownedpixel seems to have gone shirtless and is now using that as a tactic to advertise his quote-unquote blue lollipop.
Honestly, I think this is going to be funnier without the visual, with Red narrating what's happening.
That's so
Also,
better.
last minute, I came up with one more goal.
Go for it.
next week. I want to start streaming again.
Ooh.
I haven't streamed in over half a year. And I think that's crazy because I used to stream all the time. So I'm going to start streaming again.
Hell yeah.
Maybe I'll even stream some of the early development stuff of the show.
Nice.
Or maybe I'll do collab stuff because I want to do that too.
Awesome. Yeah. That sounds pretty epic.
Yeah.
For my final goal, I want to pick up the Your World of Text script again. So I had a video essay that I was working on about this crazy website called Your World of Text. Just a very interesting internet phenomenon, I think. And I got pretty far. I have most of the script done. I want to say 75%. But that kind of, took the backseat to the podcast. As soon as the podcast started going up and I started really going hard on the visuals, that kind of took priority, obviously, because the podcast is running on a schedule, whereas the video isn't. But currently, what I'm doing is I'm allowing myself only to work on 2 things at a time, so I don't just start up new projects over and over again without finishing the previous one. So, like Comic, I would really like to get to your collab. That is something I definitely want to do, but I think I'm going to have to do that after the Your World of Text video essay, or else it just probably won't get done. So for the third and final goal, I would like to finish the script and get started on the visuals, because I even commissioned an artist to make PNG tuber slides so I can use those while I'm talking. So I think that video is also going to be really good. I've made some pretty awesome breakthroughs, I feel like. So yeah, those are my goals. 1 hour a day, lighting course, at least 50% of the Saunter script, and finish the Your World of Text script. Boom. I think that covers just about everything we had. So thank you all for listening to the first ever
There's a dead
installment.
mouse under my bed.
So thank you.
No.
Guys, there's a dead mouse.
I don't think I want the camera to load
There's
this
a
time.
dead mouse, guys. Anyways, final advertisement.
Dude! For all you audio listeners at
Is
home.
there actually a mouse, or did you
Crownedpixel-
just say that?
That's a dead mouse, yeah.
Crownedpixel
that's
is
crazy.
showing off a corpse of a dead mouse to advertise his quote-unquote blue lollipop.
God, I'm so
Also,
Your
his shirt is
advertising
back
tactics
on.
are absolutely beyond me.
God,
What?
I'm so jealous that you have a place to sleep that looks comfortable. My bed is not comfortable.
I was in a boiler room for 6 months, and
Yeah.
My
I sleep on the
grandparents are here.
couch.
I'm sleeping on the couch.
Thank you all for listening to the first ever installment of the Control-S podcast. We really hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned next week to see how we do on this week's goals. As usual, video edition is exclusive to YouTube and Spotify, so for the best experience, I would recommend listening on those platforms. But as another reminder, if you didn't happen to do that, the image summaries will be listed in the description below. Every episode has come out on Saturday. We hope you enjoyed. I think that's all we have for now. See you guys.
Yeah.
Peace.
See ya. Bye
Bye,
bye.